Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Chris Gastrite. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry I haven't been around so much lately, but I've been busy working. That's no excuse, and I deserve all your floggings and public beratings. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. There's been a lot of stuff happening in the disc golf world. A lot. And I know you've all heard about it. If you see my tweet, you've heard from the pros, you've heard from the Joes. Now time to hear from the Schmoe. Kyle Rhodes, thank you for the hands. Thank you for the blessed hands. I'm excited. It's been a minute, so I guess I gotta boo this man. Yeah, harumph this man. If you ever seen Blazing Saddles, harumph. Give this man a harumph. But I deserve it. I've been gone way too long, and as you all know, this makes me happy doing this, talking to you guys, having fun, talking about some disc golf stuff, and then talking about our gaming and all that other stuff. But there's so much disc golf stuff, I'm not sure if I'm going to game tonight, because I'm not really sure if my son has school tomorrow, and we got to be, we try to be off by 10, whatever, and I know I'm getting started late tonight, but we were just spending some time together, and yeah, I'm hoping for enough snow that he doesn't have school tomorrow. I'm sure he's doing the same thing. No school. We need like the no school dance. So I know people are already in Ohio. They're already like in the Cincinnati area. They don't have school already tomorrow, and I think they're getting less than Kentucky. So I don't know, but. You want to hear some disc golf news? You want to hear some happenings? I'm sure you do. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, you guys already called off school already. You see, I'm wearing my MVP hat tonight. I don't know. Let me ask you guys: of all the news we've heard, what's the biggest news for you? Is it Gannon or Eagle McMahon? I'll tell you for myself personally, it's Eagle McMahon, because I've told you all I love, him and Simon. So that's my biggest news for me happening. And then Gannon, which is huge news. MVP. Most what would MVP stand for me if I'm a Schmoe? Hello, how you doing there? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining in. We got a bunch of disc golf news. I'm hoping you'll... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What'd you get? Flu? I hope not the flu. That stuff's bad. I heard it's really bad this year. I hope you feel better. Oh, that's good. Kyle Rhodes says not Eagle because it's a 5-year deal. Long as he's seen this off season. In fact, him and Simon are reunited to crush this year. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because what if Gannon was a 3-year? Yeah. Let's send our best wishes and hopes toward Fierce. The Fierce feels better soon and fast. Yeah. I say I think Gannon's what, a 3-year contract? But since we're talking about that, there we go. 2 days ago, I guess now. You're always targeted by sickness? What did you do to the sickness to make it mad at you to get a target you? That's what I'm wondering. I truly do hope you feel better for real. It's never fun being sick. Yeah, I got family like that. I got family that always gets sick a lot. So luckily, I only get sick for a couple days and I'm done when I get sick. But as I was saying, a couple days ago, I guess it was Monday. MVP put this video out. Yeah, only a couple days. I go very hard on medicines. I jokingly say I OD on the medicine. I just like start pumping medicines in me, and I'll drink some OJ and drink lots of water, and then it won't last long. But I'm gonna play this video for you right quickly. Big. I mean, I love this video because the whole time leading up to this announcement, MVP was doing like this thing on Instagram where they're posting a picture. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a pixel," or it's a sign, or the Eagle announcement. It was both. Here we go. 2 weeks, dang.
What's up, everyone? Simon Lizotte here at the MVP warehouse with a special announcement. The big announcement everyone's been waiting for, the first release of the 2024 season. And it is the next disc in the Simon line.
Dang.
We have, no, I got the wrong box. Where are the pixels?
Right over here.
Look at that. That is sick right there. I like the look of that that logo. He says the Phoenix Rising. Going back to sickness, I think the longest I ever was sick was maybe a week. So I hope you I hope you do get better fast. Hopefully we'll be able to take your mind off it tonight with some good talking, some good fun with good friends. But yeah, as everybody already knows, or if you don't follow it, Eagle McMahon left Discmania, signed with MVP Disc. It was a big thing. Everybody was talking about it, and this is going to be his first signature disc, a Proton Envy Prism Proton Envy, and that he said that was like a Phoenix Rising. So that stamp looks fantastic. I was talking with Kyle, and he was like, "Yeah, man, he wants it." And I'm not sure who doesn't want it. It's for pre-sale, so check your local dealers or your favorite online retailer for it. And Simon put a video up. I think this is the day Eagle was in the or he was coming to the warehouse for a shoot, and he was surprising him and whatnot. But the pixel does look good. but he didn't want Eagle to know he was there.
Oh my gosh. All right, so at D-Glow this year, I need to beat Simon wearing his own shirt. That's... Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, it smells like Simon.
It's like Simon. It sure does in there, right? It does smell like
It smells like Axe.
Simon smells like Axe.
That's beautiful.
Simon told him, for the backstory, Simon told him he couldn't be there. He was getting a, what did he say? You'll hear it.
Really?
Wisdom teeth, that's what it was.
I thought this was...
It sure smells like Simon in here.
Oh my god.
Surprise. Surprise. Smells like Simon. Wow. Under your nose.
Oh my goodness.
You really thought I would miss?
I thought you were going to get your wisdom teeth pulled. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. That's so fun. Because they were just, they're like peanut butter and jelly, right? Through the whole Discmania years together. So I'm super excited they're back together. I don't know. How do you relate it to your favorite pro sports team? Like as far as like somebody coming back or two people being reunited. I guess it could be like if you're like a fan, say like my local pro football team, the Cincinnati Bengals, they had Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. They were together at LSU, and then they got reunited in Cincinnati. And I guess that could be the same thing for you if that's your sport. But do you have a thing to where your two favorite players, they were playing together, one left, and then the other one joined them? Is there something comparable in a sport that's your favorite sport? I guess could it be even like your favorite movie or TV show too? I don't know. But it was that was super cool, and it's funny. Eagle was at the warehouse, and he felt every disc for a day. Like he like touched everything in there, and Simon, he released a video today. He is trying to let's see. He was trying. No, was it the MVP? It might have been the MVP. Let's see. He was trying to get Eagle to like guess what disc he had. With like he was blindfolded. Let me see. There we go. The blindfold
your
test.
hotel room is your bedroom.
Of course, commercials, and you can't run ad blockers because YouTube will hurt the performance of your computer. You can't relate with any sort of media or people. Well, is there anything you just do whatever? Oh, how about this? Another big one was I can make a good comparison for me and for you. Tom DeLonge reuniting with Blink-182. You know, to me, this is just as exciting. They haven't been together as long, but I mean, it's like just as big of a deal. So
At blindfoldedly guessing what disc he's holding.
yeah, so he picked out 9 discs, and let me show you the first. Here we go.
Yeah, like start a bit easy-ish.
Ooh, okay. It's an overmold. That is an entropy.
That is correct. Bonus points for the plastic.
Well, it's I was looking through the warehouse. It's plasma.
Yes.
You can see Simon.
Hey,
He
what you
is he is annoyed because Eagle. He's like one of those people who just knows everything about his disc, and he went through this whole thing, and he only missed 1 or 2.
All right, 1 out of 9. Let me go a bit more tricky, potentially.
Okay, we got overmold.
Eagle spent hours yesterday going through boxes, so maybe he's felt every single disc in the warehouse already. Could be possible.
11 speed. Ooh,
There's a lot of those that feel pretty similar. He's feeling the rim. This MVP has like little engravements.
is it Zenith?
It is the Zenith.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was that's pretty cool that he went through all this.
That is emotional.
Oh my gosh.
But he only
Wait,
missed
you were going through your head what you have seen here.
2.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cheating.
So that was pretty cool. I'm happy to see them back together. I'm excited to see what this year brings for team MVP. Even though they're on a team, they compete against each other. I don't know if you know how disc golf works. Yeah, disc golf manufacturers, they do have teams and resellers. They have teams, but they're not really on a team because there's no like manufacturer cup or whatever, like in NASCAR or whatever, or F1 racing. There's always like a manufacturer cup. There's no manufacturer cup. Maybe they should do that in disc golf. That'd be pretty cool. All right, and I also wanted to point out Eagle. Was it Sunday, I think it was. He dropped a whole bunch of videos from into his vlog. That was all his old Patreon stuff, all his old Discmania stuff. And I figured, there he's getting ready to make the announcement because he's dropping everything that is Discmania related. Even though he says he has just thrown them out there because they're old Patreon videos. So, all right, next one we talked about at the intro was Gannon Burr signing with Discmania for 3 years. He left Prodigy this year. He actually tried leaving them at the beginning of the year last year, and they sued him. Because they sued him for breach of contract, and he's saying, well, no, you guys didn't produce this and this. But they worked things out. They finished out the year amicably, and he left. So he signed with Discmania. And then they came out with a video, the story of Gannon Burr. If you want to check it out, it's on the Team Discmania website or YouTube page. It's a 6-minute video, or I would play it. So check it out on Discmania's YouTube page. Oh, right now, I wanted to bring this up. If you're so inclined, the Foundation Podcast YouTube page, they are talking to Eagle McMahon right now, and then they're going to talk to Gannon Burr also. If you don't know who this is, as Brody Smith, Paul Uleberry, they're the hosts of it. They're the touring pros. That's what it's called, the Tour Life Podcast. They did it. They started last year during the season, just talking about what's going on in the season and just talk to pros. So check it out. Maybe wait till you're finished watching me. And let's see. We talked about the rumor of Chris Clemens going to Discraft, and it is true. He signed with Discraft this past 6 days ago, so last week. And it's funny. He changed his name from DD Clemonade to DG Clemonade. Now it's DC Clemonade on Instagram. If I were him, I probably would have kept it up as DG Clemonade, just so you have to keep on changing the manufacturer names. And we have a person leaving Dynamic Disc, Gavin Rathbun. He spent there for 2 years. He was injured. He seemed like a really cool cat. But I think he had a shoulder injury, whatever. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's going to play this year. I don't know what's going on, but he is leaving Dynamic Disc. So best of luck to Gavin. I'm hoping he lands on his feet, gets healthy, and comes back, because he was in the top 10 for a lot of his playing days. So I can't wait to see him get back. Let's see. Here we go. I wanted to do this other Dynamic Disc also lost their social media guy. He's going to Kansas State University to do the games there. So Danny Lindahl, he left Dynamic Disc. So it made people wonder what's going on with Dynamic Disc, because they had Chris Clemens leave, now Gavin Rathbun. And what's her name? I'm gonna pull up her name real quick. Macy Valadiaz, she's not with them anymore, and now their marketing guy, he's gone. So I'm not sure if anything big is going on there, but we shall watch the year and find out. They still have Ricky. I'm not sure who else they have. So we'll see what kind of year their team has, their manufacturer has. And speaking of Macy Valadiaz, we talked about how she was pregnant and she was renegotiating her contract with Dynamic Disc, and they said, hey, they had one offer. Then she said, hey, I'm pregnant. I only want to do a limited tour. And they came back with a much lower offer that wasn't conducive to her traveling, paying for her traveling. So Chris Clark at discgolf.law on YouTube, he has this great video. I watched it. He's a lawyer, and he knows a lot of the ins and outs. He does sponsor players, so he is a good source, an expert in this field. So I'll sum it up. What he basically said was, Macy, if you're a player, you're like a contractor. You don't really work for the company. You just if you want to put it in like terms that, like FedEx drivers, they don't work for they don't work for FedEx. They're independent contractors, so they contract their routes, and so they own their own vehicles. FedEx doesn't own the vehicles, so there's like a level of they don't have to pay whatever. But it's the same thing here. Players, they play for the teams, but they don't work for the teams, so they don't get like benefits and stuff like that. They're independent contractors. It's not like I guess it's nothing like I don't know how that would work with football and baseball or any other pro sport like that. Are they because they work for the teams, they're not really independent contractors. They sign with the team, they play for the team. So I don't know how that works. That's something to look into. I wonder how the comparison is on that as an independent contractor, as a player is. How does it compare to the NFL, MLB, NBA? Because I know when Nico Castro got in his trouble after the European Open, he got dropped by his sponsors. And then say somebody in the NBA, they do something wrong, they could be suspended by the league, and the team can pull them from a game. And I just started thinking about that. I wonder how those mesh, how similar disc golf contracts are to as opposed to your favorite pro sport out there. I don't know. Something to think about. And Ultiworld, they had another survey they put out, or this is a continuation of the survey we talked about before. This is the fandom survey. What are fans' favorite tour courses? And maybe surprising no one if you're in the follow disc golf. Maple Hill is number one, followed by W.R. Jackson, Northwood Black, Nokia Disc Golf. That's the European Open. Winthrop, Idlewild, woohoo! That's awesome. I'm happy that Idlewild made it to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 6. They're in the top 10, so they're number 6 on the list. That's wild because Deglow Toboggan's like a huge event. It's like a lot bigger than Idlewild, I would think. Anything else that's really big on there that I'm surprised that Idlewild beat out? I'm just looking at this. Wild Horse at the end of a Las Vegas course. That's not on the tour this year, so I don't know. Emporia Country Club, DDO, the Dynamic Disc Open. That course is starting to lose favor with people because Emporia, Kansas is in the middle of nowhere, and it's always super windy. And I think last year on coverage or during the tournament, they didn't have that many people attending. I don't know. Disc Side of Heaven in Jonesboro. Got a couple ones from yeah, Sula over us. Is that Sweden? I think that's in Sweden or Finland. I'm not sure. But yeah. So I'm super excited that Idlewild has made it into the top 6, top 10, but top 6. So yeah, 65% of the respondents chose Maple Hill as their favorite course. UDisc has chosen Maple Hill as the best disc golf course in the world for 3 years running. You can view the UDisc rankings for each course as of February 2023 by placing your cursor over the bars on a chart above or touch on a phone tablet. So you have to go look on the site. Fans, to me, no surprise. Fans, people most like playing or watching wood course disc golf because it is more challenging. If you go to open courses like a golf course converted into a disc golf course, it might be fun to try and play, but they're longer courses. But I don't think they challenge you as much as wooded courses. As woods, you got to contend with trees, thorns, everything that you don't have to contend with on an open course or golf course. They can be so beautiful. I mean, we could talk about the tragedy at W.R. Jackson, which was the number 2 on the list, which was shut down by the pine beetle invasion. So they had to tear out almost all of the trees there. So yeah. One here says this is not to say all golf courses on tour are universally disliked. For example, Emporia Country Club has a clear following of fans with 71 votes. It's 3.4% of the respondents. So not many people actually went on and did this survey from what I'm taking. From what I took from the last time they talked about it. So maybe if they have another survey, we should really pump it up and get a lot of people on there. If you're watching disc golf, to say, hey, let's fill out the survey because only 71 votes for Emporia, which I get. And this is your, they have something here. It says favorite tour course by state. Of course, Kentucky is Idlewild. Look all these people in the country have voted for Maple Hill as their favorite course. Of course, W.R. Jackson would be down there because W.R. Jackson is in Georgia. Emporia Country Club, of course, Kansas. Wyoming. Nobody voted from Wyoming. It's empty. Come on, Wyoming. Who's out there? You guys play disc golf? I wonder. I have to see if there's any disc golf courses out there. Kensington Toboggan. Where's Toboggans? The Toboggan's at Deglow, right? Yeah, Deglow. So 3 states really voted. Well, 2 states voted for Kensington Toboggan. I thought Vermont did for Toboggan also, but that's a different color, purple. But majority of the country, the majority of respondents voted for Maple Hill, which is a beautiful course, which I think they are number 1 because of Simon Lizotte. Even pros say the course it's all right. They need work on it. To them, it's not number 1, but all the fans, it's number 1 because of Simon. He is the most liked player, and there's a reason for it. He's a great guy. Let's see. Favorite courses by when fans started following professional disc golf. There's COVID boom fans. That color line, whatever color, green, blue that is. Early disc golf pro tour fans and legacy fans. Does this say what legacy fans are? I don't know what legacy fans are. Is that fans who started before the disc golf pro tour and who started before COVID? When I first started many years ago, I didn't know about the disc golf pro tour, and it was way before COVID. I don't know. But Maple Hill is by far for COVID boom fans, early disc golf pro tour fans, and legacy fans. So there you go. Percentages, math. The survey itself and who took it. Let's look at this real quick. That way we can answer the questions I've been asking. Oh yeah, we went over this before. Let's see. Was this the fandom survey? Who took it? The purpose of this article is to explain the rationale behind the questions that we asked in the LT World Disc Golf Stat Mando Phantom Survey and the demographics of our survey respondents. The article is a part of a series that will be released through the off season. The off season is almost over. I wonder if this is the last one that they've released. So, if you really want to know about what all the stuff is, I'm just going to look real quick. 67 people in Kentucky responded, 83 in Ohio, 61 in Indiana. 135 people in Texas responded. Looks like that was the most, followed by California. Only 2 people in Wyoming. That's why Wyoming didn't have crap for a favorite course. Let's see. Massachusetts only had 70 people respond. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, they even had respondents from European countries. Spain only had 1. France only had 1. 14 in Germany. That's interesting. Well, Simon is from Germany. What else? Poland, 3. Austria, 5. UK, 12 people. Ireland, 1 person in Ireland. Norway, 47. Sweden, 97. Finland, 63. Slovenia, Austria had 5. Slovenia, 1. Poland. Estonia had 22. Estonia, the home of Kristen Tatar. Let's see. Highest level education. I don't know about. I mean, I understand why they ask that stuff. They want to see what people, how far they went. Politics. But yeah. All right. That's it. That's all the disc golf news that I could fit in 30 minutes. This is just me getting my feet wet again because it's been so long since I've done this. Darn work. But I'm working on getting something different so I don't have to be away from you guys so long next time. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow, I hope. But alas, I'm a delivery boy. I go out when the money wants me to come out, or I need money, which I always need money. It should be interesting. Tomorrow is going to be snowy. So, and I've been telling you all, I've been waiting for the snow because I want to drive my car in the snow because, hello, Miss Pink. Good seeing you too. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. If you just joined, I was just talking about this is my first day back in maybe a week. That's crazy, huh? I've been so beat. You wouldn't think that driving around and delivering food and stuff would wear you out, but it does. Like you're always like watching out for cars and then going in. Oh, I got a story for you. So I was doing a pickup. So I do the Uber Eats and I do DoorDash. So that night I was doing Uber Eats. I went to the McDonald's and there's a guy who was doing DoorDash delivery and he started going off on the McDonald's people. Like it was so bad. This guy, he should have been viral. He should be viral right now. Is like this is somebody just horrible. There's certain things in life you're going to know. There's death, taxes, McDonald's is going to be slow, and you might get the wrong food. And there's a couple other restaurants we'll put in that, but McDonald's is up there on the list. You don't go to McDonald's unless you know you want something wrong or you have to go and wait. Right? Right. But so this guy, he was just going off. I was supposed to deliver my food now, whatever. I'm like, dude, it's just like people understand. They know the restaurants are going to be slow sometimes, especially McDonald's. They know their order might be wrong. So just chill out. There's nothing you can do about the food not being there. So, but this guy, I'm surprised people didn't whip out their phones, just recording them and putting them on YouTube and TikTok and anything else, because it was just, it was. I was expecting them to kick him out, or them to say, "Hey, DoorDash, this driver sucked." But there's no reason to get so angry. None soever. None soever. Have you ever raged anywhere just because you were at the end of your rope for anything? In and Out. You said In and Out, Miss Pink, and made me think of In and Out Burger out there in California, which is someplace I'd like to try sometime soon. Sometime, because it has that aura, that mystique, right? Modern Warfare 3, yeah. And that could be rage-inducing. Bullets stop working. That's why people should play games like Lethal Company. No rage on that one, just all laughs. I mean, I watch people. I never see them rage, but I've seen people get upset playing Lethal Company because some of the stuff. But other than me and Mr. GA08, has anybody had a chance to play Lethal Company yet? If you have, please say so. Yay or nay. And do you think you need convincing to play it? Because I will convince you. I will convince you so hard. I'm thinking no. Well, if you got a crew of people, I will tell you, it's probably going to be one of the best $10 you ever spent. And they have mods now. The mods are great. They've had mods for a while, and I think the game got updated too. But it's I don't see this game dropping off like you saw like Fall Guys or what's that one with the imposter? The Imposters, the one where you they go around killing people and people had to figure it out. Darn it, I forgot the name of the game. I mean, everybody played this game. Yeah, I got this because that's where sus come from. You're being sus. Oh no. Among Us. There we go. I got it. I see this game staying popular longer than Among Us, for sure. The cool thing about the game, like you don't know that many people, right? That's fine. You don't have to know that many people, but there are lobbies you can get in, and you can join random teams, which is so interesting. You see how different people play at all times. And if you're a first time player, they will walk you through and say, okay, watch out for this. Or they will get you killed on purpose and just laugh at you saying, all right, watch out for that. How many times have we seen that if you watch videos or if you ever played? People got killed by the old monster there at the company monster, by ringing the bell too many times. Apparently, you don't even have to ring the bell when you go up there. It just knows. I think that video is right. I don't know. Excuse me. I watched a lot of lore on it, but somebody went through all this stuff saying it automatically, after a certain amount of time, the door automatically opens. You don't even have to hit the bell. So I don't know. There's one player I watch, InSim. He's one of my favorite players to watch play Lethal Company because he does like pro runs. I've learned a lot from him. He has pro strats and everything else. The pro stuff. Who else? But no, they get like 4 or 5 people deep on that, and they're trying to get like $10,000 to $12,000 quotas. I don't know when that's going to happen, how it's going to happen, but I've been watching, like, to me, watching people play Lethal Company is almost as like people watching their favorite TV shows on TV. Like, that's all I do is watch that. Like, as soon as I see it up, I'm like, all right, I'm watching. Let me show you. I meant to keep that up. I meant to pull this up. This. But Ensem, he's a guy. He's from, what did I say? He's from the Netherlands. He's Dutch. Ensem. Let's see. Yeah, this is him right here. Ensem. Oh, he did Exit 8. Nice. But yeah, he has a good crew, and they do this stuff. They're mad lads, just going in there. When I first started playing, I was afraid of the dogs, the giants. Giants, still be afraid of them, because the only thing you can do to get out is either get teleported or flashbang them. The dogs just gotta be quiet and hope nobody makes noise. And then I've been learning a lot on how to be a better player. I haven't played it since I've been watching them, but I've been learning how to be a better player. So thank you, Insim. Let's see. So I think that would be a cool team to get on. I want to play on Insim's team one time. I'm not good enough. I'm going to have to start practicing with Mr. GA08 again and see if I can pull our friend old Rob out of retirement, and we'll get another person to come play, and we'll do a stream on of Lethal Company. And with Lethal Company, do you want to do mods, or do you want to play vanilla? I think there's some mods that are needed if we ever play again. Yeah, I want to. But there's mods that they say that's like needed. There's like the counter inside the ship. I have two. But there's there's a mod that makes all the monitors HD or whatever, or makes the monitors inside the ship better. And then the one that does the counter. I've been wanting to play too. Let me see. Dang, it's last played December 27th. Holy crap. Well, if it wasn't so late tonight, I'd play it. But, like I said, I don't know if Mr. GA08 has school tomorrow or not. And that's important. We get rest for school. Because why can't Boone County and Kitten County schools be like everybody else in the tri-state? Go ahead and start calling off for tomorrow. Why? It's funny. I'm looking at my I have so much stuff to go to monitor all my stream stuff. And I'm looking at my restream home, and it's at the 15-minute mark, and I'm 47 minutes in the show. I just happen to look at it, and it's so far behind. You don't need, excuse me? You don't need sleep. Don't give me that. You need sleep. How hard is it for me to sometimes wake you up? Or keep you awake? Luckily, your friend's been driving to school lately, and so you stay awake more. You pulled all-nighters before. Yeah. Who hasn't pulled an all-nighter? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll get back to that stuff. I do want to play. Maybe that'll be tomorrow, huh? We should get on and play tomorrow. Because I think that'd be a great day to do it. I just have to go out and work early. Try to make a bunch of money and be free tomorrow night. How hard is that? All right, so that should be it. I'm gonna hold me to this. I'm gonna hold myself to this by saying it out loud. I definitely am streaming tomorrow night. Not sure what time yet, but I'll stream tomorrow night. We'll play some Lethal Company. And I'm not sure what else. Might be just like a Lethal Company night because there's I don't really see any more disc golf news happening. Oh, I should say, I guess I deleted it, but Alden Harris did join Discmania also. So he has reunited with Gannon Burr and Gavin Babcock. So those 3 former Prodigy players are now with Discmania. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to exclude you, Alden. He's a cool guy. All right, so that's going to be it tonight for me, for the night. Tonight for me for the night. Does that make sense? I don't know. It doesn't have to make sense. Oops, let me do this one. You know it's real when I put the music up. To me, one of my favorite closing music ever. Yeah, I love it. All right, but that's it for the night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching me live. Thank you for watching me if you're watching on the VOD. I truly appreciate you all. This is just fun. I like having fun with you. I love you. We'll do this again tomorrow. Be safe.